Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nitu. I'm a third year English student at Pembroke College, Oxford, and I'm from East London. So today I'm going to be talking about Oxbridge offers. That waiting period between having your interview and getting your offer or not getting your offer is genuinely so stressful. And I know because going through the process myself was really difficult. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I do feel for you guys because of the nature of the pandemic. You lot don't actually have much to do. Like, you can't just go to school if there's revision sessions. You can't go out in the same way that you could have. You can't go to motives. You can't link up with friends and family. You can't go to, like, there's not much to do. And so yeah, I guess that waiting period is even scarier this time round. I look so terrible. Oh. These are my pajamas. So I guess my first tip is to accept that it's an anxious process for most people. I'm not saying this is the case for everyone, but for most people, accepting that it's an anxious process is so key, because then you don't feel angry at yourself, or you don't feel frustrated that you're becoming anxious about what's going to happen. So I would say accepting that is stage one. Stage two is then acting on that. So if you know that you like a particular hobby, if you know that a particular thing occupies you, whether that be cooking, whether that be playing, I don't know, Xbox, I don't even know what you lot play these days, PS5, whatever it is, playing video games, chatting to your friends, FaceTiming friends, cooking, spending time with family, watching YouTube videos, whatever it is that will calm you a bit more is great. Research the other unis that you apply to if you did apply to others, because I think a lot of the time we will pin all of our hopes onto somewhere like Oxbridge. And I've been quite honest with you guys about my journey. It's a tough place to be, and it can become, you grow a lot and you learn a lot, but I feel like that would happen that would happen within the uni experience anyway, whether that be at Oxbridge or any other uni. So yeah, it's a tough place to be, and it can be a blessing in disguise. It might be, the universe, it might be God protecting you from coming somewhere like here, because for a lot of people sometimes it's just absolute shit, and for others they kind of get through it, and for others they really thrive in this place. And again, these are to do with a bunch of factors. So I would really encourage you to look at your other unis that you apply to. Imagine yourself there, look at the accommodation if you're going to be living out, look at the courses, look at the professors, look at the modules, and realize that, oh, okay, these are the other places I'm going to, and it's not so bad. These places are also wicked. Doing that will really encourage you to think, okay, Oxford or Cambridge isn't the be all and end all. It's really important to remember that you are working towards these grades and you're working towards this offer, and there's so much happening in between. So allow yourself to keep busy with that. I'm assuming that if you've applied to Oxbridge, you are somewhat academic, you are somewhat studious. So if you are, engage with the stuff you're learning and try to allow it to keep you busy. And it might be that it doesn't work, and that's fine, because your teachers should understand that it's a difficult process. So keep yourself busy in your learning, and just try and really focus on that. If you have mock exams in January, if you've had mock exams in December, allow yourself to reflect on the results you got, to reflect on the feedback, or allow yourself to prepare for the mock exams if they're in January or February or whenever. So I would really encourage you to embrace the waiting process in some ways by preparing for your A-levels and preparing for your results, because the results in and of themselves are going to be an achievement, and also by engaging in the material that you should be learning. Yeah. Another thing I would also say is, as great as it is to like research about Oxford and look at Oxford YouTubers and study tubers, because that's what I did at the time. As great it is to look at their lives and be like, mad, that could be me. Try to avoid it, which is ironic given this video, but try to avoid the kind of vlog stuff. Try to avoid this is my day in the life at Oxford. Like, and I know I've created some content like that, but try to avoid some of that content, because it might make you anxious. If it doesn't make you anxious and it's just fun for you, calm. But if it's going to drive that anxiety, I would refrain from it. I think researching honest experiences about Oxbridges are important. So looking at YouTubers who address the issues with these institutions is also important, because it will give you perspective that this isn't some perfect world where you're going to come in and be like, mad, I'm this Oxbridge person. I leave, I'm going to be this Oxbridge person for the rest of my life. It's going to open doors. It's as simple as that. It's a bit more complicated than that. And I think looking at videos that maybe address these complexities could be useful, because it's going to help you clock that, oh, mad, Oxbridge it's not the be all and end all. And the people here they're not sick in the way that we would. So yeah, these are some of my quick tips. I do hope they help. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions of what you've been doing, comment down below and hopefully we can share it with others. But in the meantime, good luck. I hope you know that you've gotten through a process, especially if you're from a background where you're an untraditional Oxbridge applicant. You've gotten through a process that is really competitive, and that in itself is really impressive. And it's not about it being validated by others. So it's not about putting on your CV and employers knowing that's impressive. It's about you within yourself knowing that, mad, I went through this process and it was hard and I got through it. Whether that be I got accepted or rejected. And one thing I would say, and I tend to say it again and again, rejection is redirection. Like, if you don't get the offer, you're going to have a sick time somewhere else. And it's going to be hard to accept that for now. Like, there's so many times, especially in Freshers Week, where I was like, I wish I was at another uni. I hate it here. Everywhere, every place, every institution has its flaws, and every institution has its complexities, and just accepting that there's a better place for you specifically is so important. There are people who I know personally who didn't get into Oxbridge in last year, and I'm kind of happy that they didn't, because I felt like they wouldn't have been able to cope, or I felt like it just wouldn't have been a pleasant process, at least in the first year maybe for them. So there are loads of complexities to it. I mean, let's take Unjaded Jade as an example. She's living it up at a completely different institution to what she would have thought she would be at, and I think YouTubers like her are useful examples of the fact that Oxbridge can be great for some people and isn't great for others. I hope this video is helpful. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and please share with anyone who you think needs this video. My posture has been so bad. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.